Hey, what up guys, it's Silver's Beast and I'm back here to bring you another video today. In this video, we're going to be comparing the two rare attack gems, or the rare elemental attack gems, the rare Darkfire and the rare Spectrum gem. And, sorry, that's my phone going off. And, but yeah, these two gems, quite a controversy about them, which one's better. I mean, they both do the exact same thing gameplay-wise, but, which one looks better visually is the question. And first I'm going to show you the Darkfire in a normal sword because they do look different in a sword as opposed to a lightsaber. And the Darkfire in a normal sword actually looks pretty interesting. It's like, here you'll see in a second, it's a blue and yellow kind of thing. It's kind of cool. I like the Darkfire in normal swords. And nothing really special happens when you get a stab, so that doesn't really matter. So yeah, the Darkfire looks pretty cool in normal swords. Of course, people are always going to be using it in a lightsaber, because, I mean, you always want to use those in a lightsaber because of the added 10 times multiplier on elemental damage. And we just stabbed that bird thing through the head, and now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a clip of the Spectrum gem in a normal sword. Alright, and here we have a clip of the Spectrum gem in a normal sword, and I actually don't, I hate this effect in a normal sword. It's like, it's a rainbow in combos and it's all sparkly. I can't stand it in the normal swords. And when you get a stab, I'll show you here, I'm going to use a super and show you what happens when you get a stab, but it's like hearts and everything. I do not like the Spectrum gem in normal swords at all. But, oh, it's just funny. And next I have, and see, more hearts. And I've got a clip for you with the Darkfire. So here's the Darkfire and a lightsaber. It's like yellow and black. It goes really well with the Vile Armor, so I've got that on in this shot. Sorry, this clip's a little bit laggy, but it does. But you can see what it looks like black kind of smoke and yellow. I think it's supposed to look like fire, but it really doesn't because it's yellow. It's not orange. But it still looks really cool with the Vile Armor, and I like it with the Vile Armor. And then next we got a clip for you of the Spectrum gems in a lightsaber with the God King armor. Or not in the God King armor, in your normal armor. It looks really good in the God King armor though. And here is the clip, and you can see they change colors, and it looks really cool. This definitely looks my favorite of all the four effects. It looks really cool in my opinion, and you will know that I think it looks really cool if you see the two montages I did of these swords along with the God King Infinity Blade 1 armor. And yes, that's it for that clip. Anyway, which is the best? So I think for the swords, the Darkfire definitely wins. I absolutely hate the effect that the Spectrum gem has in normal swords. I can't stand it. Sparkles and rainbows and stuff like that. Not really my thing. Plus, I mean, it's too cartoony, in my opinion, the Spectre gem. So Darkfire definitely wins the sword area, but Spectrum gem, I think, wins the lightsaber area, because while the Darkfire looks very cool with the Vile Armor, that's the only thing, in my opinion, that it looks cool with. The Spectrum gem looks pretty cool with any combination of armor, in my opinion, although it does look amazing and best with the God King Infinity Blade 1 armor, and it looks pretty good with the God King Infinity Blade 2 armor as well. But yeah, so you can probably tell from the picture, but Spectrum wins overall, just because I love the lightsaber effect. Darkfire is kind of average in both areas. I mean, the sword effect I think is the coolest of the Darkfire effects, but I think the Spectrum wins out just because of that awesome lightsaber effect. Some people think the Spectrum is too gay, soldier, but I think it's pretty cool. But thanks for watching, guys. I had the Wood Jester here in 2 clips because I'm trying to do a 5-to-1 on him, which will be coming up soon. I didn't want to leave him because you only find him a couple times, and I wanted to keep that one for a 5-to-1. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I am Silver's Beast, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Wood Jester 5-to-1 coming up. I'm Silver's Beast, and I'm out.